We got the results that we wanted today. Real Madrid won and Barcelona lost. But at the end of the day, it means nothing because Barcelona have already secured La Liga. Because Real Madrid couldn't take care of business throughout the season, because we bottled it and capitulated, because we did not win the last El Clasico, Barcelona, despite suffering a 3-2 L at home to Villarreal, they're celebrating winning La Liga right now. They got this whole little presentation going on. I'm watching all the players walk out right now, and I'm pissed. Because this was the season that we should have defended the league title. I've never seen Real Madrid win La Liga back-to-back. I've been watching 10 years. I've seen Barcelona win more La Ligas than I have seen Real Madrid. It's jarring. The expectations that we had coming into this season was for us to defend our title successfully. This Barcelona team is not that good. I'm telling you, those tactics, it's not sustainable. I cannot wait for next season when Xabi Alonso is here. When I have a manager that's a tactician, that has in-game adjustments, that's going to be able to expose these Hansi Flick tactics. I hope that the Madrid players are watching this right now. You allowed this Barca team to beat you 4 times this season. They've directly won 3 trophies on our head tops. We sat back while they did the domestic treble, beat us in the Spanish Super Cup, beat us in the Copa del Rey, beat us in all the La Ligas, and the last one basically gave them this league title. La Liga, you know, at the end of the season, when the games are on at the same exact time, we did a watch/hate along, right? On one side, we did Real Madrid versus Sevilla. On the other side, we did Barcelona versus Villarreal. So let's break down both of these games. Now, Barcelona have lost 2-3. Villarreal walked into their ground and left with a W. Now, this would be something that generally I'd be celebrating, but it doesn't matter. Barcelona have already won La Liga. Do you know how important this result would have been if we would have just beaten them in the last El Clasico when we went up 2-0? Now I'm sitting here watching them celebrate their La Liga trophy in front of their fans. Oh my gosh. Villarreal did a very good job today. This Barcelona team, like I said, is not that good. Defensively, they are very mediocre. Kubarsi, Inigo Martinez, they are good ball-playing center backs. But defensively, they are not that good. Barcelona will give you chances. You have to be clinical. And that's what Villarreal were today. They took advantage of the space that Barcelona gave them, and they punished them. They deserve to win this game. Now, maybe you could say that Barcelona, they're drunk, right? They already are celebrating their La Liga trophy. They did a parade a few days ago. This game means nothing. But Lamine Yamal had a very good performance. He was my man of the match in this game, right? Once again, the guy scores another goal outside the box with his left foot. You know what he wants to do, and yet no defender can stop it. The guy is a phenomenal player. I think if PSG don't win that UCL, do not be surprised if Lamine Yamal wins the Ballon d'Or. He carried Barcelona today. I think Rafinha, mid. His purple patch seems to be over. He's had a very good season. But I'm not believing that he's that level of player. I think Hansi Flick has done a very good job to get the most out of him, but I want to see what he does next season. Lewandowski, standard stinker. If this guy is not scoring a goal created by one of his teammates, then he might as well not be on the pitch. It's like Barcelona are playing with 10 men. Ter Stegen, you're done. Szczęsny has walked into this Barca team and snatched your chain. I don't see how Ter Stegen ever starts for Barcelona in a meaningful game without any injuries. Szczęsny is Barca's #1 goalkeeper. Ter Stegen today was awful. I don't think this guy made one save. They were chipping him. Every shot on target damn near looked like it was going to be a goal. Very mediocre performance. Got to give Villarreal credit. They were able to beat the high line, right? They were able to create their chances. Nicolas Pepe looked pretty good today. Perez with the good finish. Same thing with, I can't even pronounce this guy's name, so I'm not going to try. But all their goals were very good. Fermin Lopez scored a good goal for Barcelona as well, to make it 2-2. Nice volley from outside the box, but it wasn't enough. I'm telling you, this Barcelona team is very suspect. There's a reason why Hansi Flick does not stay at a job for more than 2 seasons. Because the tactics get found out. I don't expect Barcelona to be this good moving forward. Again, they deserved it this season. They were by far the better team. They were the best team in La Liga. They were arguably the best team in the world. And that's because of Hansi Flick, right? This is the same team that went trophyless last season. And all that they did was add Danny Olmo and add Hansi Flick. And look at what they went on to accomplish this season. Fair enough. But I'm telling you, this Barca team's going to get found out next season. But let me know what you guys are saying for their game today. Sevilla 0, Real Madrid 2. And this game was dead. We struggled for a majority of this match. It took individual brilliance from Mbappe for us to get on the score sheet. His strike from way outside the box, fantastic. Mbappe has been carrying us this entire second half of the season. And I know that we didn't play that well and we didn't win the trophies that we wanted to, but from an individual standpoint, Mbappe is having an amazing debut season at Real Madrid. It just sucks that we weren't able to win La Liga or we weren't able to win the UCL. But don't worry, right? The momentum that he has, this is the Mbappe that I expect to see underneath Xabi Alonso next season. He is going to cook. The first half of the season, he was a bit mid. He was still adjusting, right? The team was still learning how to play with him. But now, he's arrived. I'm super excited to see what Xabi Alonso does with this player. But he scored the first goal. Jude Bellingham got a tap in for the second. And to be honest, even when Sevilla were down to 9 men, I was starting to believe that this game might end 0-0. Before Mbappe and Jude scored, we really only created one chance. And that was with the through ball from Luka Modric. And Mbappe missed in the 1v1. But just not good enough. I mean, I know that we got a lot of injuries, so there's no real options off the bench. The back line is depleted, right? We're running with the backups out there. Valverde's having to play out of position at right back. Our center backs today, Jacobo Ramon and Jesus Vallejo. I mean, like, that just says it all. We have been injury FC this season. And while I am happy that we won this game, it's for nothing. Because until the Club World Cup kicks off, these games are irrelevant. We went from second to second. There's no chance for us to win La Liga. I definitely expected more from Endrick. I expected more from Arda, right? Arda today, invisible. I can't tell you anything that he did. Endrick, he hasn't had a good game in how long now? He's getting these opportunities because of the injuries. This is where he's supposed to be finding his form. This is where he should be showing, because I know Xabi Alonso is watching this game. He should be showing Xabi why he can be relied on when he comes in. But Endrick is not taking his opportunities very well. Arda, last game was good. This game, mid. Didn't really do anything. didn't help us break down Sevilla, who were playing pretty defensive today because they were dealing with red cards. I think the midfield in terms of Luka Modric and Tchouaméni were good today. Luka Modric was my man of the match. He created the big chance for us. He controlled the tempo in that midfield. What a player. 40 years old, still bossing the midfield at the highest level. And I know that his contract runs out at the end of this season, but I would give Luka Modric one more year. Do you guys know that Luka Modric has created the most big chances for Real Madrid this season? Luka Modric has created more big chances this season than Pedri has. This guy is a phenomenal player, and we need somebody like him in the squad. I hope that we extend him. I think Jude today, very solid. Did a lot of off-the-ball work, was involved in the build-up as well, was involved in the final third, got his goal, so his goal-scoring drought is over. I think Mbappé, very good performance. Should have scored that goal, though, in the first half. Missed it, should have went near post, but that goal that he scored from way outside the box, what a finish. Mbappé has arrived. I think Lunin did a good job. The back line, though, right? Vallejo and Vasquez. Sorry, not Vasquez. Vallejo and Jacobo Ramon. They are not good enough, right? Jacobo Ramon is not good enough to be a starter at Real Madrid. And Jesus Vallejo is leaving at the end of the season. Now, Jacobo Ramon almost let us go 1-0 down. I don't know what the hell he's doing. And I don't know how Sevilla did not take advantage of that mistake, because they were in a 1v1. I think Lunin did a very good job to make it harder for that attacker. But Jacobo Ramon with a brain-dead moment there, and Jesus Vallejo, these guys are just not good enough. Vallejo is leaving at the end of the season. Jacobo Ramon just needs to be a substitute kind of player. Or maybe he needs to be sold. I don't think we can rely on him at all. The subs that Carlo made, I don't know why Lucas Vazquez came on. I don't know why Danny Ceballos came on. We don't need to see these guys right now. I want to see more of the academy kids. Bring on some of those defenders that haven't really gotten the opportunity, right? You saw the academy kids linked up for us to get that second goal. Victor Munoz with a great ball into the box, and then Gonzalo Garcia heads it across the box, and then Jude taps it home. This is what we want to see. I want to see the youth players get an opportunity now that these games don't mean anything. But this right here, shit performance. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's so dead. There's no point in saying Carlo out, right? He's leaving. I'm just counting down the days until La Liga is over. And then Xabi Alonso joins. Dean Huijsen's gonna be here. Trent. Next season, we'll talk. This season, they can enjoy their moment of us being trash. But it's not gonna last for long. But let me know what you guys are saying about this Real Madrid-Sevilla game. There's only one more match week in La Liga, and it's just going through the motions. Barcelona have already won it. Real Madrid cannot come any higher than second place. Irrelevant games, but they still have to be played. I think Real Madrid's next game is against Sociedad, and I believe Barcelona's last match is against Athletic Bilbao. So maybe they'll end up losing that game as well, right? Going to Bilbao is not an easy place to win, but it doesn't matter. Get in the comment section, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. I cannot wait until the Club World Cup. Xabi Alonso, it is time. Let there be carnage.